Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my daily routine with eyeshadow. The first thing I use is the e.l.f. Under Eye Primer. I just dot that under my eyes and rub it in everywhere on my lids a little bit, but mainly under my eyes. For my moisturizer, I use Clean and Clear Dual Action daily moisturizer, I guess. And I just put that all over my face and I rub it in. I realize I'm not being very gentle with my skin. I don't feel like I'm being rough, so I don't know. I just make sure that gets everywhere. And then for my primer, I use Maybelline New York Master Primer. And I put that on my finger and I dot it on my forehead, my cheeks, my chin, and my nose. And that I also just rub in to make sure it gets everywhere. And then for foundation, I use Maybelline's Fit Me Matte Poreless in the color 112 foundation. It's a very cheap and affordable, nice foundation. And I put that just on my hand and I use my Real Techniques foundation brush. It's funny because my Real Technique brushes I've actually got on Wish, and they're not like they're a real thing. They're like a dupe, so they're not actually real. But I like them just as well, so they're good for me. I just make sure I put that all over my face and all the spots, and make sure you get under your eyes with your foundation, unless you want to go in with your concealer. So right now I'm just putting my foundation, making sure it's everywhere on my face and I get it evenly and it blends well. Then I'm going to put on my powder, which is L'Oreal True Match powder. This is a very light powder. There's Hallie sleeping. But this powder is a very thin powder and it's really nice to have, especially if you have a thick foundation. But I just put that on with a normal powder brush. And I definitely like to dab it on because it stays on your face better, or that's what I've heard it does. Instead of just rubbing it on your face, you want to pat it on there. Just finishing that up. Alright, and then afterwards I like to put on a little more moisturizer if I have particularly dry spots, like where I've been treating my acne or whatnot. And then I go in with my New York City bronzer, smooth skin bronzer, with my other fake Real Technique brush that's just fluffy. And I start on my cheekbones, but I kind of go a little bit below my cheekbones. I don't know, it kind of just depends on your face shape. And then I also go on my jawbone to blend it and make it look better. And I really like bronzer because it helps me not look so white, because I'm very white. And then, yeah, I just do it on both cheeks, and I go kind of on my temple too to blend it a little bit. And then for eyeshadow, I'm doing my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. That I just put on my finger. That was probably a little bit too much, but that's okay. I put it on both my eyes to make sure it gets enough on both sides. And I just rub that in to make sure the eyeshadow will stick and stay on all day. And for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Morphe Kathleen Lights palette. This palette is really gorgeous. Obviously you can tell I like it. I'm going to be using a crease brush, going in with the light pink shade that I pointed at. Just in my crease. This is also a Real Techniques brush. And I'm just going to be going over that several times to make sure it gets a good solid color. Alright, and the second color I'm going to be using is the dark pink, and putting that just on the outsides of my eyes and start smudging it in or blending it into my crease also to make it more of a darker crease, more of a dramatic look, I guess. And for my next color, I'm using a flat brush. I'm using that sparkly gold kind of bronze color, and I'm going to be putting that just straight onto my eyelid and making it blend together a little bit. Then I'm going to grab my crease brush again and just go over the crease with my lighter pink purpley color just to blend it out and make it look more subtle and not so cut. Then I'm gonna keep using that light pink and go under my eye, just right below my under eyelashes, just to add a little more extra. So that's basically it. And then I'm going to use the white matte color and on a flat kind of brush and put it on my brow bone, and more of a blending brush, put that on my brow bone to blend it together and mix it up and fix all the extra eyeshadow that I put on accident on wrong spots. And then I'm going to go in with my shimmery white right there in the corner and put that on my tear duct or the inside of my eye to make my eyes look more open and bigger. This is whenever my makeup started to fall and my camera almost fell. And yeah. So there you have the finished eyeshadow. Now I'm going to go in, do my eyelash curler for my mascara. Just curl those eyelashes real good. Doing it on both eyes. Make sure they get good. And then for my mascara, I'm using Rimmel London Volume Colorist. My mascara is almost out actually, so I'm having to apply a lot of layers, but that's okay. Well, hello there, looking at me. Yay, eyes are done. Eyes are one of my favorite things about makeup, probably. Alright, now I'm going to go on to the last thing, my eyebrows, which I'm using a Milani eyeshadow palette for my eyebrows, and I'm just using this two-sided eyebrow brush with the brush thing and the other side with the brush. I'm using the dark brown, it's matte dark brown, but first I brush my eyebrows through just to get them in a decent shape before I start filling them in. Then I just put a little bit on there on the other side, and then I just start going in with them. Pretty simple. I'm definitely not the best at eyebrows though, so it does take a lot of practice. But I just continue to fill it in to the very end. I do a really little bit at a time because I try not to get them too dramatic. Then I brush them through after I'm done filling them in to finalize it. You know how girls say they brush their eyebrows more than they brush their hair. Sometimes that's true. Just doing the same thing to the other side, going in on the side, and then finish filling that in. And that is my focus phase while I brush my eyebrows because it's a very important task. So this is the end product of my daily routine. Sometimes I will do eyeshadow, sometimes I won't. Today I decided to do eyeshadow in more of a dramatic look than just a simple look. though it is pretty simple. I hope you like my look, and hopefully this might have helped you out on what you should do for your daily. But don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below if you liked it or what else I should do. Alright, bye guys!